Hey, Mike McGroarty here from mikesbackyardnursery.com. I just want to make a really short video here, and we're going to talk about some variegated Weigela. Little bit about propagating them, but really I'm doing this. Let me fix this. There we go. I'm really doing this because I want to show people how to trim rooted cuttings and small plants to get them to fill out really nicely. So I had a great big variegated Weigela that just got too big, so I tore it out. But I wanted one plant that I could use to take cuttings off of. So real early this spring, I had this real tiny straggly plant that probably kind of looked like that. You know, I had two little branches. I stuck it in the ground right here, and so I stuck it in the ground right here. I put this fence post by it so that I wouldn't step on it. And then when I planted it, I trimmed it a little bit just to get it to start filling out. And then bear with me. I'm trying to learn how to use a selfie stick. So anyway, I trimmed it a little bit, and then in June we came out here and we took cuttings off of it. And we got, I don't know, I'll take you over to the cutting bed, but I think we got like 40 cuttings off of this little tiny thing. But because we trimmed it to take the cuttings off, it has filled out even more. I don't really remember whether I've trimmed it a little bit since then or not, because a lot of times, you know, when I go by, I see something I think needs trimming, I whip out my pruning shears and I give it a trim. But anyway, we trimmed it in June, middle of June, to get our cuttings. So that kind of forced it to put on new growth, and then it started blooming again. So this is the variegated Weigela with the little tiny pink and white blooms. Very easy to do as a softwood cutting, but I'm gonna tell you something. I bought some from one of our members many years ago, and when I got them, they were pretty tall, so I cut them off, and then I just planted them in the ground temporarily until spring. But then I took the cuttings that I had trimmed off and I stuck them in a row right next to the plants that I put in the ground. I did that like in October. They weren't even dormant. And I put them out in an area where I really didn't have a lot of water or anything like that. They did fantastic. They rooted. In the following spring, we dug them up, potted them, and sold them. So they're very easy to do as either softwood cuttings or hardwood cuttings. So that's variegated Weigela. Let's walk over to the cutting bed, because I'll show you the ones that we did as cuttings. But mostly, because this came up in our members area the other day, and if you're curious about the members area, I'll put a link below the video for that. It's a great place to be if you want to interact with people who truly are passionate about growing and selling plants, small plants from home. Where did I put them? Oh, right here. So these are, so right here, this is the row of variegated Weigela that we stuck in June. I'll pull it out. So those are the roots that thing is put on in June. So we have these under intermittent mist. If I remember, I'll put a link below there about the mist. So if you want to build your own mist system, Dustin has a product about that. So I get about 45 or 50 plants to a row. So there's a full row. So we got at least 40 or 50 plants off of that little tiny straggly variegated Weigela. And then right next to here, there's some climbing hydrangea. There's Java Red in this bed. There's Red Prince Weigela, and there's a bunch of hydrangeas. Pink Diamond, Silver Dollar, Tardiva, Phantom. Maybe I didn't do Phantom, because the Phantom do really well for me as hardwood cutting. So I don't remember whether I did Phantom in here or not. But anyway, these are our softwood cuttings. These were stuck in June. It's probably around August 20th or so right now. So anyway, I wanted to show people how nice you can get a plant if you just trim it 3 or 4 times when it's really small, to get it to fill out nicely when it's small. So I'm Mike McGroarty from Mike's Backyard Nursery. When I get this uploaded, after I get it uploaded, I'll go back and I'll add the links that I talked about down below. So if you have any questions about any of that. So have a great day.